Hey everyone, Aaron from Tentacove here, and here's my quick video review of the LG Optimus G for Sprint. Now, I've already fully reviewed the LG Optimus G for AT&T, so for the full in-depth video and written review, please go check out, please go to Tentacove to read that. But this is just my quick video review of the Sprint version. It's honestly really disappointing how such a great phone, and I know it's a great phone because I gave it rave reviews on the AT&T version, can really be brought down with the lack of LTE network in your area. This phone is slated to run on Sprint's LTE network, and Sprint has been rolling it out at their own pace, which I feel is like a snail's pace, since the midsummer, and there is no LTE service in Las Vegas. They recently announced 9 more cities that they're going to be rolling out LTE to in the coming months. Still no firm date, and Las Vegas isn't one of them. So this is probably the 3rd or 4th Sprint phone that I've had in my possession that is slated to run on an LTE network that I have not been able to successfully test because LTE does not exist in Las Vegas. So I'm going to run the speed test for you, but before I get there, there's some other things I want to talk about. There's a really bad screen redraw on the home screen that did not exist on the AT&T version. And I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like when you're navigating through menus and you go back home, sometimes everything will just kind of redraw. And I don't know exactly what causes that, but something I've noticed a lot on the Sprint version, and I can't somehow duplicate it on camera. Let's see. Let me open up an application and see if I can do it then. No, still not getting it to happen. It's not doing it this time, but yeah, there's screen redraw on the home screen, and I don't know exactly why that is, but let you know that I am over Sprint's 3G network, as you can clearly see right there on the camera. Let's go ahead and run speed test. Sprint's speeds have been abysmal, and I'm not the only one who says that, but the fact that these are all LTE phones and you don't have any LTE service in your area and you're pretty much just sitting there waiting is, I think, a little ludicrous, because Sprint isn't doing anything for you in the meantime. You have to fall back on their 3G since they're not putting out any more WiMAX phones, and this is kind of what you have to deal with. And just to put that in perspective, I use Foursquare a lot. You know, I'm a very social person, so I like to check in at places, and I tried to check in. Oh look, network communication issues, even better. Network dropped out. But so I tried checking in at a place that I visit frequently, and you know, for it to lock onto your location should take less than a second, and then for it to check you in should take also like not even 2 seconds. It never locked onto my location. It said it was trying to. It took me 15 minutes to attempt to check in, and I just kind of gave up on Sprint's 3G service. And you're supposed to deal with that under the umbrella of, oh, it's unlimited. I'd rather have limited, fast, usable data than unlimited dial-up. And I have no qualms about calling Sprint out on this. Their 3G network is terrible. It's terrible here in Las Vegas. I can't really speak for any other place since I live here in Vegas, but it's bad. And you have to wait for LTE, and I don't know when it's ever going to come to Vegas. But let's go ahead and try to do the speed test again. It's taking its sweet time. I mean, look at this. You see? You see those speeds right there? You see, that's what you have to deal with on Sprint's 3G. And you have to, but unlimited of that is acceptable. It's just really infuriating. And this phone, like I said, I gave this phone rave reviews on AT&T, but the Sprint variant, outside of the screen redraws, the network absolutely kills this phone. A phone and its network are tied together. I don't care how fast or how wonderful a phone is. If you can't use it on its network, then what's the point? I mean, if the network can't help you out, what's the point? See, look at that. Get it to focus. 20 and 35. 20, and you get and that's acceptable. I don't think that's acceptable at all. But see, there you go, the withdrawal right there. You saw it. But it's $199 on Sprint LTE network, or network rather, assuming you have LTE. This has a 13 megapixel camera over the AT&T variant, and I did take pictures with it, and you can see those on the side. It took pretty decent pictures. I didn't really see any increase in image quality from the 8 megapixel camera on the AT&T variant, and as you can see, it kind of jets out from the flush back. So it's $199. It's available now on Sprint, so you can go and pick one up. I'm not knocking the phone. I'm really not knocking any of Sprint's phones. It's not Sprint's phones I have an issue with. It's their lack of an LTE network to run all these phones on. And you pretty much have to sit and wait if Sprint's your carrier of choice, or if you're in a 2-year contract with Sprint, you can't go anywhere else. So, wonderful phone, horrible network, assuming you don't have LTE in your spot. But thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned to Technico for future reviews and information about tech, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.